Oh, Taurus, this week, I gotta tell you, it's gonna feel like vacation compared to the other. I mean, come on, you've been through some shit this year, right? Well, this week is the Hawaiian vacation, okay? Let's get into the cards and the astrology. Taurus, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Guys, my name is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. If you're just tapping on it, thank you so much for giving my videos a chance. I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Taurus content comes out every single Thursday. And there's always an extended reading for those of you who want to go real deep, dive real deep. Just head on in with me. I'll attach the link below, and I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section so it's easy for you to find. I'm going to sprinkle astrology all throughout this reading because I'm an astrologer and a tarot card reader. But what you should know about the reading is I will unravel what's going on currently in your situation. Whatever cards come out in the past are directly related to what is going on right now. That's why they're coming out, to reveal something. And then we'll look to the future. Why do I love the astrology so much? Let me tell you. Today, you've already felt the change. It's been a lightening. And I'll tell you why. Because Uranus is no longer in this huge... Uranus is still in Taurus, of course, so it's impacting your first house. But it's no more in this like, oh my God, opposition kerfuffle. No more. Done. All those energies are moving to the end of Scorpio, and they're starting to trickle into Sagittarius. So really, Uranus for right now is only opposite the South Node, which it's been all year, and it's in a square to Saturn, which is mostly quality control. Have I changed, or when I'm changing things from where I've come to where I'm going, am I doing it with quality in mind? Am I not throwing the baby out with the bathwater? I think that's a fair, decent, and really helpful position right now for you guys, especially regarding how you see yourselves and how you feel about who you are. A beautiful thing that happened today is Venus headed into, it happened yesterday, headed into Sagittarius. So Venus, not really comfortable in Scorpio. She gets real obsessive, really particular about wrapping herself in her goods and her charms, and she could be overindulgent and decadent and a little bit, honestly, not necessarily just freaky, but fetishy. So there's a comfort level that returns to Venus when she comes out of the dark and heads into Sagittarius, which is like literally being in jail for like 4 weeks or 3 weeks, and then suddenly being released into like a European vacation. It's an amazing time for her because it's an amazing time for you because you'll get this feeling of vitality back, of freedom back, of, oh, now I have flexibility, and oh, there's possibility, there's opportunity. And there is, because when we begin this week, Jupiter is trine to Venus as she heads into Sagittarius. Jupiter, of course, you know, rules Sagittarius, volumizing her abundance and the abundance that it adds to Sagittarius even more. And even better, Venus is still conjunct to Mercury. So she is communicating well, she's being seen, she's being heard, being able to be seen, being able to be heard, and really being able to be a clear, crisp communicator about your value and your value systems, as well as being able to get information that you need about your financials or anything else that you value that you were looking into. Guys, stop. Now, by Thursday, which is today, Mercury will move into Sagittarius too. They are still conjunct. They will be conjunct all week by 1 degree. And then something even more beautiful happens. Venus gets this uplifting trine. The trine to Jupiter ends, but she gets this uplifting trine to Chiron. And Chiron is really a game changer because it's when you have a trine to Chiron, it's when you have found a way to turn your pain into a progress. It's you've found a way to turn your suffering and all that you've been through and how much you've struggled into something abundant and something valuable. It's also being known or recognized for how eloquently and elegantly you have dealt with your pain. It's almost like, I will say this, Chiron trine Venus is almost like the story of the ugly duckling. It's like being born as something that gets rejected or is always accused of less than it is. And then when it grows up, it's just so gorgeous and it's so beautiful and it transforms you into something that is exceptional. Well, here is the exceptional transformation, and here is a time when things get beautiful. What's wonderful about this is that even though you will have a great deal of profit or value, wherever value in whatever aspect of your life, it may not even be money, just in how you value things or how people value you, there's a sense of humility that will always be there because there is a trine to Chiron. And it's like humility means that you will be responsible with what you have and you will value it even more. So Taurus, that is the astrological energy that you are going to be experiencing this week. And then you end the week with a beautiful new moon where, yes, Venus conjunct Mercury, which has just given you such a level head and a wonderful way of looking at things and seeing the world, exceptional clarity. It also could mean messages being delivered, especially messages being delivered about the way that you healed or what you have learned, or what you could teach others and how you could share it with others. And for those who work in the healing arts of any kind, psychology, medical, spiritual, whatever it is, this is a great, really great time for you to shine. Let's get into the cards. We have on the table whittling away, make your dreams real. Now, this has been something that especially I always think of Charlotte and Charlotte's Web. What have you been writing, right? What have you been writing? What have you been planning? What have you been strategizing? What have you been architecting? What have you been building? It's something that's original. It's something that comes directly from your soul. It is something unique because of the first two. So you let me know in the comments below what y'all been working on. Spirit has your back, which means this is also the law, right? And this is where Saturn comes in, this sense of legally something switches, legally something changes. This is government or governing, and it's almost like major arcana in that it may not have direct influence over you, but it definitely is going to impact you in a positive way, a law or a ruling or a decision, or simply karma saying, yeah, I busted your ass for a long time and you're sitting here thriving. You, my friend, you go home with a new car. That's kind of what it is, dude. Transformation is beautiful. This is going to change your life. This is a huge breakthrough, huge transformative energy. I love all of this energy for you this week, but it's like your life will never be the same. That's kind of what's happening as I'm speaking to you, because you are not the same. How could your life be the same if you're not the same? You have changed, and now you are okay with the changes. You have grown your wings, and now you are excited to fly. This is also traveling and change. You might be actually flying on a plane to go somewhere, even if you don't know it, even if you don't expect it yet. Let Spirit be your guide. Just trust this. Also, there are messages coming in. Watch those animal totems, especially those avian or bird totems. That's especially, trust those. I don't know. This is definitely looking at things from a higher perspective. But when I saw this card, honestly, it's just like trust the flow. God's got you. That's kind of what it is. And if you see, my friends, let's go back to the numerology. You have 5 plus 11. You have 11, 11. Therefore, you also have 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5, 5, 5. There is some sort of definite change, governmental, that is working over you on high, that is going to favor you. And lordy, lordy, you are not going to be able to believe this. Some shit's going to shock the shit out of you. Listen, if you tried to predict it, you couldn't. If you tried to figure it out, you wouldn't. It don't matter. Accept it. Open your heart to it. This is good shit. It's going to surprise you. It's an adventure. It's not a challenge. It is it's Sagittarian energy. It may feel like luck. I can tell you right now, Taurus, it is not luck. It is fortune. The difference between luck and fortune is fortune you've worked for. Fortune you have earned. Luck is just something that's kind of miraculous and pops out of nowhere, and that's wonderful, and I'll take it, Lord, I'll take it. But fortune is definitely something karmic. Like you have accumulated this, and here is your fortune. It's your fortune because you created it. It's for you because you've made it. So let's get into some. Oh no, we gotta pull a moon card. That, and let me say this to you. You saw it. It's all happening now. This is current situation. Nothing has come up from the past. Nothing. Everything. Let's just look at the cards one more damn time. Everything is looking forward. Everything is looking forward. There's no looking back, bitch. There's no looking back, except for even the little fox is kind of like a little bit off to the right, you know, over the shoulder. I'm maybe looking into the future. Nothing is looking back. So there is no looking back. There is no turning back. And God bless it. You know what that means? It doesn't mean you're running. It doesn't mean, it means you're done. It means it's completed. It means here's your diploma. You never have to suffer through another fucking final. You know, it means here's your license and go fly. When you get butterfly, I can't iterate this. I can't say this enough. When butterfly appears, the past is done because it's been incorporated into a completely new form. You know, it doesn't disappear in that you have been humbled by the lessons it's taught you, and that is why you are ready to fly. Because you spent so much time grounded, it is why you are ready to fly. If you think of Scorpio, and this is a really great way to look at the 8th house, not as the grave, but as the cocoon where your old self died. And your new self is here, and now you have confidence in it, and you understand how precious your new self is and your new life is because of that beautiful trine to Chiron that reminds you, look at all I went through to get here. There's an appreciation. There's sort of a universal congratulations. Your hard work is paying off and surrendered to the divine. I'll take it. I mean, I don't know. You know what? Moment of silence. Let's just sit with that for a second. Yeah. It's so hard to make room to receive, isn't it? That's okay. God isn't going to take it from you. God loves you too much. You worked for this. The present is there, and He's handing it to you. You reach out when you've caught your breath. This moment is going to take your breath away a little bit. Let's get into the moment. And this is to me, it's just now. It's happening now. So, okay. Can you explain this moment? Like what it will entail? Maybe who are the players? King of Wands is here. So this is a masculine fire sign. This has got to do with, I don't know, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is on board here. Could be Sagittarius season. Could also be somebody who is in the creative field. So this could be a creative offer, an executive that is in a creative field. So somebody who could offer you a nice little meal ticket, nice little deal, and some money. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. This is a huge break for you creatively. This is like Steven Spielberg cast you in his next movie, right? I mean, and I don't care if you're actors, it doesn't really matter. Just follow that metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that's really a creative genius, a genius in what you do, whether it's science or performance arts. It doesn't matter. They're a creative genius in what they do. They have a lot of conviction in what they do. And they are noticing you, my friend. This is an offer. This is a person you can trust, or this is you becoming somebody or seen as somebody that is respected. This could be seen as becoming a star. You becoming a star, really the star potential. But more than anything, I think this is what you have aspired and what you have wished for and what you have had the courage to create. Now it is coming true. I asked, however, how this was taking place. So the star card represents Aquarius energy, which we know is the community or something public or social. And then we have the King of Wands. So it could be an announcement made social, made publicly. It could be a performance. It could be sharing your work with many people, getting the opportunity to distribute your work to many people. It's definitely not like, it's definitely not like a jackpot type of thing. It really is more resonating with, you created this, you worked for it. Remember, the king is one of the royal family, but he's still minor arcana, right? He's executive minor arcana, but he's something that you created and something that you built. It could also be that, like I said, somebody is recognizing you, recognizing your star power, recognizing your potential, and really making a wish come true. Now, of course, it was you that made your wish come true. It was your karma, okay? It was you. But this is the conduit through which it will be happening. Let's see if we can get a few more details before we go into the extended. Let's see, shall we? Let's look. We have the Fool card here. This is something brand new. It's going to take a leap of faith. It is time to take the leap of faith. This is a leap of faith in your future. Your future is moving to a yet uncharted territory. And that, I love you so much, God. And then, yes, this is definitely like starting a new job, starting a new position, getting a new career opportunity, or getting in some beautiful, abundant money coming into you. Trust it, jump into it. It's almost like saying you'll have the resources so that you can take the next step. So there will be divine intervention that enables you to take the next step. This also could be an investor. This would be somebody who says, yeah, even though I've never heard of this person before, I see that they've got potential. I'm going to take the leap of faith because I realize that they have value. And that speaks to the astrology that's surrounding you, that's surrounding Venus right now. Libra will be feeling this too, though the Libra reading will end right at the new moon. So ultimately for you guys, let's go back. This is a sense of people seeing your value and being willing to take a risk on you, even though you don't have as much experience as somebody else. You're the wild card, but people, there's a sense that they just value you. They just value you and know that you're worth it. So they're willing to make that investment. Okay. I mean, I'm a little bit out of breath, Taurus. I don't know what else to say. Okay, we have King of Pentacles here too. So this is another king. King of Pentacles is you, which suggests it's going to make you a very wealthy person. It also suggests that you are going to take control, or maybe you're in the driver's seat here. It also could be somebody else, same suit as you, so same element as you, earth sign. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be an investor, right? It could be somebody that walks into your life that wants to invest in you and sees that you've got a lot of value to you. Yeah, let me just confirm. Where is the biggest surprise coming from for Taurus? Where is the keys? Did you get a new keys to the house? Like you finally get keys to a house, or you finally get the keys to the kingdom. You finally have unlocked a portal. Yeah, you finally know or have knowledge that will help you make the right decision. Like, what is a key? I mean, it opens up, it's opening up a portal. Like, look at the card. So you're walking into abundance. It's almost like you got permission. You got the key. Think about key to success, the key to your success. You've been handed probably one of the biggest opportunities of your life. What else is calling to me? Let's just go to the extended. I cannot wait to see how this plays out in each aspect of your life. I love you guys, and I'll see you there.